This is the wonderful city of IKSAN, which is about 3 hours south of Seoul by car. It is known for it being a major railway junction, also holds the Chrysanthemum Festival around this time of the year, and is called the City of Jewelry. Plenty to see and do here. And right now here at the Wonkwang University Cultural and Sports Center, it is the venue for the HSBC BWF Career Masters 2025, which is just coming towards the end of our time in the 2025 season. It's semi-finals day. Let's tell you what we have on offer here on court 1. The top seed from Chinese Taipei, Chiu Pin-Chian, plays Ni Kadek Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi of Indonesia. Moving to mixed doubles, An Yun Seong and Lee Yu Lim of Korea play the third seeds from Malaysia, Jimmy Wong and Lai Pei-Ching. Hina Akechi of Japan has some work to do against the second seed from Vietnam, Win Tui Lin. In men's singles, Jason Tay has really been making great progress in badminton. The top seed from Singapore will be hoping to add this to his titles against Japan's Shogo Ogawa to get into the final tomorrow. Women's doubles, Kim So-young and Lee Seo-jin of Korea will be playing Shu Ya-ching and Sung Yu-xuan of Chinese Taipei. They're the second seeds. And one of the big stories from the World Championships recently in Paris was Victor Lai, the second seed, who finished third there in Paris, will play Yudai Okimoto of Japan. Jong Na-eun is a big name here. She's teamed up with Lee Yeon-woo in the women's doubles. The top seeds from Korea will play the six seeds of Japan, Hinata Suzuki and Naoya Makita. And we're going to end things with men's doubles. Chen Ziyi and Presley Smith, third seeds from the United States, will play Indonesia's Raymond Indra and Nicholas Yaki. So lots of matches for you, 8 in total on court 1. First up, it's women's singles. And the top 2 seeds are still alive here. Could they be meeting tomorrow? We shall see.
선수를 소개하겠습니다. 대만의 Chiu Pin-Chian, Chinese Taipei. 인도네시아의 Kadek Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi, Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi.
So first meeting between these two players. So let's find out a little bit more about these two players then, before we get things underway. Chiu Pin-Chian is 26 from Kaohsiung. currently ranked 20th in the world. She's been a little bit higher at 18th. Has been a runner-up at the Roichang China Masters last year and the Indonesia Masters in 2023, the Super 100. Has not dropped a single game so far. It's been very straightforward for her. All matches played under 40 minutes. Good result there against Go Jin-wei in particular. That one sticks out, doesn't it? Kadek Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi is just 19 from the island of Bali. Currently ranked 122. Has been a bit higher at 81. She won the Indonesia Masters 2 last year. It's a Super 100 runner-up at the Luxembourg Open this year and the Denmark Challenge. Now she has had a completely and utterly different route from her opponent. All three matches have gone the distance and all of them have been very, very long. Look at that, they've got 97 minutes against Park and she beat the third seed, Sung Choi Yun. She's beaten two Chinese Taipei players along the way, so Chiu will want to get some revenge for her teammates, I'm sure. But yeah, absolutely stark contrast. That was the longest match yesterday, the 97-minute. Kim Hyun-yup is the umpire from Korea. And we've got Vicky Zhang of Australia. So certainly, Chiu will come in as the favourite. She'll also have had just a little bit more, well, not a little bit more, quite a bit more rest and recovery time from the matches she's had to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chiu Pin-Chian, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Kadek Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi, Indonesia.
Oh, hearing a bit of support in the crowd. Nice to always hear that. Well, Chiu has already matched her performance from last year at this tournament. She got to the semi-finals, so that's pleasing for her, I'm sure. And there's a nice confident start as well for her. This is the highest level tournament that Pratiwi has ever played in. So this is already quite impressive for her to have got to the semi-finals. That's a lovely shot. Now she's played there from the back. Pratiwi. Just takes everything off that. It's a bemused look from her opponent. Oh, what a delicate touch. Talked about a great touch from Pratiwi earlier in the previous point. What about that from Chiu? Well, she did that ever so well. Good power there from Pratiwi. far her longest rally in these early stages. Nice little backhand there from the Chinese Taipei player. And she had to take that quite low down, didn't she, Pratiwi? There you go, 27 shots. That looked to be out. Well, the favourite here has not run away with it so far in these early stages. Just sizing up her opponent, who she's never played before. Little hand up there from Chiu, because it clips the net, the cord. Yeah, you could see the idea there from Chiu, what she was looking to do. I think that might have gone out anyway, even if it had gone over the net. Well, it was evasive manoeuvres from Pratiwi earlier on in that rally. It was a body shot, and she just took evasive manoeuvres, try and get it back. She comes out on top in the end. Stop drop there. That stays in, clips the net cord from Chiu. And it does it again. It's a few times already for her that's happened. So Chiu's been in front pretty much throughout. Well, had a very good season overall. I think she'll be the first to admit that, Chiu. This is her first semi-final of the year by... It's interesting because she's gone quite far in two big tournaments this year. The China Open, a Super 1000, the Denmark Open, a Super 750, and also a 500 in the Finland Open, but the Arctic Open, I should say. And otherwise, it's been first and second round exits, 19 of them this year. My goodness, it's a lot. Oof, got that all wrong. She seems to be rather bemused by things at the moment, and at least she's trying to keep positive. That's the first time Pratiwi's gone into the lead, by the way. That looks tight, and that's why it's going to be our first challenge on semi-final day. Yeah, I think that was worth a shout. Why not? Is she feeling confident here? Yeah, for someone who's had a very just out. We should be delighted at least to have got to our first semi-final of the year. Having had a lot of, she played a lot of badminton this year. And so that'll be of 24 tournaments, including the Sudirman Cup and Asia Championships. Before this one, so that's really a lot of miles there for her. And then you compare that to her opponent, who's really not played much badminton at all, and almost all of it in the international challenge, international series level. That's below the World Tour. That's well out, and as I said, this is her biggest ever tournament, a Super 300. She's been in a couple of Super 100s, the Indonesia Masters and the Malaysia Super 100. She's had four first-round exits, including those two I just mentioned, the Indonesia Masters and the Malaysia Super 100. 2 second-round exits. Wonkwang Masters is another. She's hit 2 finals at least, Luxembourg Open and Denmark International this year, but yeah, this is by far her, I guess you'd have to look at it as her best ever performance up till now. And she's just in front here, Pratiwi. Oh, see, now, she was in a very, very good position there, Chiu. And I think she'll be really disappointed with this shot, because I'm not sure that Pratiwi was going to get to that. Oh, well done there, Pratiwi. Is that in? It is. Great shot. Much better from Chiu. They're plodding along here. Pratiwi, I thought she was walking a little gingerly there. Okay, that's the longest rally now, 28 shots. See if she's okay. That's gone long. So at the interval here, the first game, it is Pratiwi who leads against Chiu, but it's tight so far.
On court 2, semifinal of next double. Kim Jae-hyun from Korea. Wonkwang, Kim Jae-hyun, Korea. Umpire, Kadek Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi. First,
A very decent start to this match for the underdog here, Pratiwi. We are talking about a world top 20 player at the moment, up against someone who's more than 100 places below her in the rankings. And she's in the lead here, playing some decent stuff as well. Chiu was trailing by a couple. Has won both those points. She's certainly letting her emotions be very open here. She's not afraid to show them. Yeah, I think she'll be happy with that. Every time she plays a shot, she's immediately wheeling round to her coach, Chiu. Kept the pace nicely here, Pratiwi. Chiu produces great shots like this cross-court one. Yeah, the instructions coming out. Was that down the line? Yeah, it was. And anyway, she got a little touch on that, Chiu. Bit of noise going on because there's an all-Korean semi-final going on in mixed doubles next door to us on court 2. Remember that Chiu has not dropped a game so far. Pratiwi has. It's been consistent throughout. That's it. That's a good shot. Well inside. Well, this is the biggest lead that anyone has had, in fact, 3 points
15-17.
Well, this is what Chiu's got to do. Try to claw some of these back. 2 points, perfectly doable. Again, good work from Chiu. Not making it easy for herself, is she? Body shot there, again, tough. Immediately take some of that pressure off. Yeah, Chiu's not wanting to give up too easily. Pratiwi just wanting to edge ahead, keep that lead, looking to go into game points. 3 clear of her opponent if she can. Challenge here then from Chiu. The last one, she was close but didn't get it. Wow. So the difference this time is that she A, got the challenge right, B, it was well out. That's a great shot from Pratiwi, who moves to game points now, 2 of them. Lovely bit of deception there. So, 1 game point in hand for Pratiwi. That clips in it again. On the offensive, oh, she's got that all wrong. Oh dear, and Pratiwi has won the first game. This is really was one of those that went back and forth a little bit. It's going to be a test here now for her opponent, Chiu Pin-Chian, to try and come back in the second game. The first time she's dropped a game in this tournament this year. So let's see now Pratiwi, how she feels on the side, whether that helps her. Just wonder, there might be a little drift, we shall see. Chiu knows that she's got quite the challenge on her hands. Pratiwi has proved to be a very accomplished opponent the way she's playing. Again, already early stages, but the rally's racking up the shots here. Just wants to be that tad bit quicker to the net, Pratiwi. I've got to say, sometimes when you watch her, she doesn't always move around like she's 100%. Still ongoing, and she looks a bit forlorn there, Pratiwi. Let's that one go. Good call there from Pratiwi. Just now in front there, Pratiwi, for now, just the 1 point. 4-all here. Nice tight start again. Yes. She can't quite believe what's happening here, Chui. Picks herself up slowly there, Chiu. Just wrong foots her opponent that millisecond, and that takes full advantage, Pratiwi. She's got a 2-point lead here. Now, can she start pulling away is the question for Pratiwi. Well, Chiu has not had to play a long match so far in this tournament. From next door to us, and it's a good reaction as well to see a career improve as the day progresses. You just want them, of course, from the home crowd perspective, to be really getting behind their players. Oh, a bit of a slip there from Chiu. Still maintains that 2-point lead. That's important for Pratiwi, or for Chiu, excuse me, to have drawn level. You just don't want Pratiwi to build on that. Tightish one, but again, she doesn't take the opportunity to challenge that. I think in her mind that was clear enough. Save those challenges for later. Should be happy with that shot. Stretch her she might. Chiu up by just a solitary point here. launching it at the net there. Doesn't look best pleased. Pratiwi. Yeah, something that I think she'll feel she should have made. Taking their time, Mana, make sure they're all set and ready to go for the next point. So we go to the interval then. This time it is Chiu who's probably a little happy with how things have proceeded. This time she leads by 2 at the break in game 2, which Pratiwi won. So a slightly better performance from Chiu in this second game. Leads by a couple here. All right, here we go. Increasing that lead, that Chiu. She can't quite run away with this at the moment. There's Wu. sprawl on the ground, but at least she's got a smile on her face. I guess if we're looking for some positives, and she was looking to really surge there, that would have given her a very healthy 17-13 lead. On the ground again. But again, Pratiwi is proving a difficult customer. Pratiwi has to just show some focus here. Elongate her run of points. That is the way to do it. Oh, what a shot. Fantastic on the forehand there. She's been very good in and around that net area. It's been tricky. So a very nice little comeback. Just a point behind. She's made it very competitive again. And she was looking like finally Chiu could pull away from her. An important run of points. That is 3 in a row now. Her best run of this second game. Yeah, Chiu hits back nicely, stops that run. Just in, and she taps her head in frustration there, Chiu. Oof, tight, but yeah, I think that was good. That's a good shot from. Oh no, that's a second time that she's found herself in a similar sort of position. She set it up really well there, Chiu. A lot of unfast errors. This is one that she ought to be killing. She gets it all wrong, just as she did at the end of the first game. That might have just gone out, actually. That one certainly has, from Pratiwi. Well, there have been quite a few unforced errors on both ends. Ooh, that's worth a challenge, yeah. That has been indeed challenged. Just in, my goodness. Wow. means Chiu has just gone back in front. Now Chiu has just started to edge away. This is important now at this point. They're both running around here, and that's more emphatic from Chiu. Remember, she's had to go through a lot of badminton this week. Pratiwi's probably exhausted. And the way this is looking at the moment, they might have to Three points in this now. She needs this badly, Pratiwi, and she gets it. Let's give herself a glimmer of hope here. She continue this? She does. That's really important points here for Pratiwi. Just one behind. Just remember, in the opening game, she took charge from about time she went 15-14 up. She's having to come from behind. Looking to try and make this 19-all. Really battling away. Oh, lovely bit of slice on that. Took the pace right out of the shuttle. Pratiwi wasn't getting to it, and that has set up a couple of game points. Had to work hard, just taking a few deep breaths there, Joe. Well, I thought that was in, actually, but Pratiwi is challenging it. Well, she has got the challenge, why not? But I thought that was in. If it is in, as was the original decision, then we are going into a third game. Oh, it's out. Wow, great challenge. And an important one needed by Pratiwi. Well, this time she makes no mistake. And we are going to go into a third game here. Much better overall. It's been tight though, isn't it? Between these two. Identical score lines. And once again, as she has done throughout this tournament, Pratiwi has to go into the rubber game. So one game apiece, already onto the 50-minute plus mark. And yep, she's going to have to do it the hard way all over again. Remember, she had a 97-minute game yesterday. I don't think we're going to go that long. But I just don't know. That's an easy finish. Look, now that we've gone into a third, Chiu Pin-Chian, with the experience and pedigree, the higher ranking, will quietly be fancying her chances here. Mind you, the staying power of Pratiwi has been impressive overall. And playing shots like that too. Tried to gamble on that one, Chiu. Got it all wrong on the serve. Thinking that was going to go out. Hoping beyond hope. That's out though. Just slipping there, perhaps, Chiu. Oh, just overstretching sometimes. Oof. Yep, always got that smile. It's good to see, really. It's A lot of players, their aim is to just give nothing away, which is great, I guess, from their point of view psychologically. From a commentator's point of view, it's quite nice to have that. Dhinda Pratiwi, as she's known, was saying that she got a real boost of confidence when she got into the quarterfinals. Saying, of course, this being her debut 300. Also crediting her coach, Ignatius Nunung Subandoro, to reorganize after she went to 3 in the quarterfinals. So I'm sure she will do the same here. And that's a good winner down the line. Yeah, her coach tells her it's a new game, start from scratch. She clearly doesn't mind the way that these things head. Has that endurance to stick around. She calls herself a rally player, Dhinda Pratiwi. She knows that if she's playing another one who rallies on, that she just has to hold on. She always feels the key is confidence, stay motivated and focused. Been impressed with her, actually. This will do a world of good in terms of rankings as well. The points that she garners from this run to the semis at least. If she can beat the top seed here, I mean, that really will do her a world of good. She beat Park Ga-eun in the quarterfinals. Pratiwi said that she'd beaten Park before at the Luxembourg Open, so she knew a bit about her game. Said it was a tough one. She managed to control the game in the first. Not in the second, it was more about Park, who was more patient and forced Dhinda to defend more at the back of the court. So she couldn't really attack much and admitted she was kind of tired and out of breath. But she said she was calmer, despite actually having cramps in her thighs. Now this is the issue, that because she's played so much tiring badminton against higher quality opponents, this is always going to be a little tricky for her. So she said she changed her style from rallying to attacking because of that cramp, to try and finish things quicker, and she said that actually worked in her favor because it surprised Park. And also she had the home crowd to face as well. Well, Park is obviously going to be, that's the other thing that's in her favor, of course. Sorry, Chiu, not Park, is that she's really had very quick games here. This has been the most she's been pushed in this tournament thus far, and thus she'll be a lot fresher. It's about as big a lead as she's had, Chiu, in a while. 4 points.
Yeah,
I don't think she's had 4-point lead yet. Important there for Pratiwi just to not have her opponent surge ahead. To that 4-point lead now for Chiu, and she wants to go into the interval even higher than that. That's out. She can't quite do it. It's the biggest lead anyone's had in this match, actually. So far, 4 points. Good shot there from Chiu as that takes us to the interval. She regains that 4-point lead. One of the tiredness is starting to show now for Pratiwi. The endurance that she showed throughout the last few days, maybe now she needs it more than ever. Now, you just started to see, I think, a few signs there of struggle, of tiredness. So she's going to have to really dig a bit deep here, I think, Pratiwi. Show us what she's done in the last 3 matches. But remember, This is the top seed now. It's a different ball game. She's got to come out all guns blazing, and the lead is up to 5. This is tough. Yeah, she said she wanted to play all out here in these semi-finals, Pratiwi. So this is really key now, but the lead is just looking a little tough. 5 points. And you can see Chiu's experience coming right through. Yeah, she did say that she talked about the experience of Pratiwi, sorry, of Chiu. I think that's out, you know. There's a lot of errors now coming into a game. Yeah, she's talked about Pratiwi, that Chiu's experience and how she's played against a lot of senior players. Yeah, well out. Eight points now. Just have not seen that kind of domination by anyone so far. Yeah, she's really now being ruthless. You wonder where this was earlier, but I think you've got to also look at the fact that surely that this is, fatigue is certainly playing a role in this. Not wanting to take anything away from Chiu. Well, in deciding games in their careers, overall Chiu has got a 54% win rate, which may not sound amazing, but it's certainly a lot better than her opponent at about 47. And she has certainly not played at this level really before, so as it is, she has a losing record overall, Pratiwi, in deciding games. This is before this tournament, of course, because that will have certainly helped her average. But the writing is certainly on the wall here now. She's putting the finishing touches to this match, Chiu Pin-Chian. And now lots and lots of match points for Chiu Pin-Chian. that shot kind of sums it up at the end for Pratiwi. The fairy tale run ends for the Indonesian in her very first Super 300. She's not walking particularly comfortably as well. I think she might be really feeling the effects of now 4 matches in a row. All of them have gone beyond now. Chiu Pin-Chian, the top seed, as expected wins, but perhaps not so expected was the resistance put up by her opponent today. Pratiwi had some good moments in this match and may just look back at that second game where, well, if she had just pushed it, might have won it in 2. So Chiu Pin-Chian of Chinese Taipei, the top seed, beats Indonesia's Kadek Dhinda Amartya Pratiwi 19-21, 21-19, 21-8. She's done it in 70 minutes. Up next, it's mixed doubles. An and Lee of Korea take on Wong and Lai, third seeds from Malaysia. Welcome back to the Korea Masters 2025. We've had one long match already, that one. 100 places between them in the rankings. Chiu Pin-Chian in the end comes through. And now mixed doubles. An Yun-seong and Lee Yu-lim of Korea take on the third seeds of Malaysia, Jimmy Wong and Lai Pei-ching. So only 2 seeds left in this.